What's going on, everybody? Zeke here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about two topics. So first, why I think Tesla will fall to around below 600 for sure, hopefully around 550, but below 600 for sure. I think there's a pretty high chance we're going to see Tesla fall around a good amount, 15% at least. Second, why I think Friday was a good time to sell. So first of all, let's go over why I think Friday was a good time to sell. Right, so Friday, if you look here, I sold $1,000 worth of Tesla, 1.52 shares. Well, let me explain why I sold for my reason and why Friday was a good time to sell. If you're thinking about selling, some people are holding on for the next 10 years or for the next 5 years. So Friday, there's no time to sell if you're holding for the long term. But in my case, I needed to raise some capital. I had zero cash, and I'm looking to up another position in my portfolio. Tesla's already 76, and I'm happy with keeping Tesla at 70%. It rose so much in the past 3 months. I mean, just look at it. In the past 3 months, it's gone up so much that it's gone to 78 at one point. So I needed to sell some, I had zero cash just to raise some capital so I could, Tesla also, they raised $5 billion in share offering December 8th. If we look at the stock price at December 8th, after this huge run up, stock was at 650. I sold around 655. So me and Tesla, whenever I noticed this happened around battery day too, where when Tesla's stock price shoots up huge percentages, they usually like to raise money at that. It's perfect timing to raise money. So if I'm ever gonna sell Tesla stock, I have to sell at a point where it's like I really believe it's gonna fall down. It's gonna fall. So here's this chart right here. This is assessment of closed stock price compared to inclusion date, day 0, and then after inclusion date, it has 5 days after inclusion date. So Amazon, Facebook, Yahoo, PayPal, Berkshire, Google, Twitter, Salesforce, they're all here in this stock. Let's look at Yahoo for a second. Yahoo went, these are the percentages that it rose towards inclusion day. This is inclusion day right here. So if we compare Tesla rose, let's say 40%, just to be, just to be conservative, 40%. So 100% right here, 90, that's 10, 20. So basically, yeah, Tesla's like this Yahoo line, or almost like this Yahoo, not exactly, but almost like this Yahoo line, where it rose tremendously, unbelievable amounts up to inclusion date, and there was a pullback right here. You see all these, but let's get back to the point here. Yahoo, huge run up, huge pullback of at least around, what is that, like at least 8%. But Tesla is different in all these other stocks, where Tesla is like, it's ridiculous. Well, not ridiculous. This stock chart, it makes sense if you've done the research on Tesla. I mean, this is gonna be a multi-trillion-dollar market cap company in the future. Right now it's at 658 trillion. Is it worth 658 trillion? No, it's not. I mean, if we look at Q3 of 2020, it only did $8.7 billion in revenue. Okay, $8.7 billion in revenue. Do some math. Let's say next quarter they do 9. Let's say next quarter they do 9.7, and I'm giving them so much runway here. But 9.7 times 5, that's only, let's say they make 9.7 for the next 5 years. It's only $48 billion, and they're worth, and right now they're worth 658. It's gonna take a while for them to grow into this market cap. It's gonna take them at least until 2023 to grow into this market cap right here. The revenues are running up though. They're still growing. But 658, this is I think we were good around this level, you know. I think we were good around the 400s for a couple while, until maybe 500s, then 600s. You know, all of this growth right here that happened right here, all this growth that happened in the past 3 months, I think should have happened over the past year, over the next year, you know, over the next year or two. All this growth right here. So there's gonna be a pullback. So that's why I think Friday was a good time to sell. So I sold $1,000 worth. Honestly, if I could have sold at 700, if it went up to $700 billion market cap, I would have sold $2,000 worth. But you know, I didn't feel comfortable doing that, so I said, let me cut it in half. I'll sell $1,000 worth. It's not a lot, but it's a lot when you look at my portfolio. If you look at it for a second, yeah. So I'm gonna make another video where I'm putting the money, putting it right here. ARKG. I think this is gonna perform way better than Tesla is gonna perform in the next 2 or 3 years, maybe 2 or 3 years. Yeah, for sure. I think this is gonna, Tesla is run up a lot. I think the genomic space is where it's at now for the next couple years. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think Tesla will pull back, and let me know if you think Friday was a good day to sell. Let me know if you did sell any on Friday, or thought about or came close to selling on Friday. You know, I pulled the trigger. I haven't sold. I've been buying since March. This is my first time I sold. Crazy year for Tesla. All right, guys. Peace.